Okay, today is day one of your new life. We are going to learn how to journal properly. What sort of questions should you ask? Should there be a structure, or are you sort of thought dumping on a piece of paper? Any tips? Any techniques? What is journaling anyway? Welcome to another episode. This is Anthea Lazaru and you're watching The Laza Show, your source of inspiration to unleash the tiger within you and finally build the life and business you love. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so that you get notified every time I post a new episode, every single Friday. If you want to be successful in any way, if you want to achieve your goals, if you want to change your life for the better, you better do yourself a favor and start journaling. It is a non-negotiable end of story, and I'm going to show you how to do this properly today. I am super passionate about this topic because journaling was the #1 habit that changed my life drastically. If you're serious about improving your life, developing yourself, and creating positive change, self-awareness at a deeper level is a must. You might be thinking, oh, do you know what? I'm with myself 24/7, so I'm pretty damn sure that I know myself very well. And I'm gonna tell you this, yes, you do know yourself at a surface level, but do you know yourself at a deeper level? No, you don't. See, you've got to bring the problem to the surface and then treat it. You can't change your bad habits unless you find the root of the problem and when it occurs. You can't achieve your goals unless you freaking know what you want, right? So, the only way is self-inquiry and asking yourself a few questions. It's a little bit like going to the psychologist. I mean, what does a psychologist do? He will never give you the damn answer. He will extract the answer from you. He will facilitate you to discover the answer for yourself by asking you a lot of questions. And boom, you got it. So essentially, that's what you're going to do, a session with your psychologist. But let's actually come to the point. What is actually journaling? Well, journaling is basically getting a pen and a journal and start forcing yourself to respond to questions. You've got to actually articulate your thoughts. The power in that is that you actually get extremely clear. How many times did you have an idea and you tried to write it down, you tried to articulate it, and it was so difficult, you were struggling? It's because you weren't very, very clear on what you want to do. And here, clarity is what we are after. See, the difficult part is not actually getting what you want, it is actually knowing what you want, being crystal clear, and then staying on track. And with the technique that I'm going to show you today, you're absolutely going to nail it. So let's dive right in. Before actually explaining how I do it, I've got to tell you something. If you want to see the benefit, you've got to stick to it. You've got to do it. And in order to develop the habit of journaling, you've got to do it for 30 days straight. No skipping, no nothing, every day. And you can set aside 10 minutes every day and do it. It doesn't have to be a long time. Just 10 minutes would do. It's fine. Now, the whole point of journaling is actually to understand yourself, discover who you are, discover what kind of subconscious programming is going on inside of your head, what kind of habits have you got, what is holding you back from being who you want to be, what kind of things do you want to achieve in your life, what kind of goals have you got, what is important to you, what kind of freedom do you want in your life. And the list is endless. I put together an amazing list of questions to help you, especially if you are a beginner and you're a bit lost, you don't know how to start. This list is amazing and you can get it from the link below. Just click on the link below and I'm sending you the list. Now, that's one thing that I do. I do that every day, but one day a week, I'm actually doing another exercise that I found that helps me so much to stay on track. And that exercise is actually rating myself against 5 very major categories, 5 areas in my life. So these areas are, just a moment, so physically, intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, and the relationships. I rate myself against these categories from a scale of 0 to 10. And for example, physically, am I eating healthy? Am I going to the gym? Am I actually feeling okay? Am I looking after myself physically? Then emotionally, how do I react to situations? Am I in control of my emotions? Do I think before I react, before I talk, before I react negatively to something? Intellectually, am I reading enough books? Am I learning? Am I growing every single day? So we've got physically, emotionally, intellectually, spiritually. Am I doing my meditations? Am I getting in touch with my spiritual side? Am I actually observing my thoughts? Am I doing the spiritual work that I'm supposed to do, that I want to do, to be at a place that I'm peaceful every single day? And finally, relationships. Am I actually giving enough attention and love to the people around me, the people that I love, my friends, my family? So it's when you rate yourself, you actually look forward to next week. You actually want to see the positive change. You want to see this 6 going to 7, going to 8 every single week. You've got to see the progress. And this progress is what is going to give you the push to keep going until you actually see amazing change in your life. I'm telling you, if you stick to this, 3 months from now, from today, day 1 of your new life, you are going to be a completely different person. You won't recognize yourself, and that's for obviously the better. Okay, now you know exactly what journaling is and how to do it properly. But let me tell you something, my friend. This is only the beginning. What I'm about to tell you in my next video is absolutely mission critical. If you want to be successful, if you want to live the life of your dreams, you definitely don't want to miss it. I'm actually creating a mini series on how your most powerful tool, your mind, of course, works, and how you can take this knowledge and use it to your advantage to literally become a Superman. Really? I cannot wait for that. And now I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried journaling before? What kind of questions did you ask yourself? How was it? Did you stick to it? What kind of benefits did you get out of it? Let us know. If you want more advice on how to build a life and business you love, then definitely head over to AntheiaLazaro.com, my blog, where I share useful insights, tips, and tricks to help you to become the best version of yourself and live your best lives. If you like this episode, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe so that you never miss another episode. And obviously, as always, share with someone you love and you want to help. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you next Friday to the premiere of my new mini series, which we will watch together live